When I was around 3 years of age, my mom came to pick me up from preschool. Now, this is usually a normal task, but when she arrived, my teachers had no idea where I was. So like any concerned parent, my mom marched into the school and eventually found me locked up in a room by myself. When she found me, all I could do was blame myself for getting lost from the class, and she reassured me that it was not my fault. I have what's known as low vision and partial blindness. For this reason, my teachers wanted nothing to do with me because they perceived me as a hindrance. Let's just say I never returned to that school again. My name is Lainey Herring, and I'm here to talk to you about the International Disability Rights Act. Like me in the story I shared, many people with disabilities are taught to believe that they are the problem. In reality, they are not the problem. There are around 1 billion people in our world living with disabilities today, and many of those individuals are treated unfairly. They are seen as hindrances, as I was, and are often outcasted from the community around them. For this reason, Nevada House Representative Dina Titus decided to propose the Office of International Disability Rights Act in hopes of bringing equality to all. This act will ensure that people go through mandated disability inclusion training, and that the Secretary of State formulates a disability inclusion policy that is publicly available for everyone. Disability inclusion training is needed in our society because many individuals do not understand how to appropriately assist someone with a disability, and they also do not understand inclusion language. Those with disabilities often do not need assistance, but for those who require the use of a wheelchair or special equipment, they may need some help. When accommodating these individuals, it usually takes a little extra effort. A great way to think about this matter would be to imagine if you broke a bone and how you need help. People with disabilities tend to view themselves as normal because we are used to our daily obstacles and have found ways to combat them. We are often not people who need 24/7 supervision and assistance. We are independent and can usually take care of ourselves. Although the United States has the Americans with Disabilities Act, other countries either have no disability rights or choose to ignore them altogether. The World Health Organization found that 25% of countries have no disability rights established. There are those living in places such as Hungary that are thrown into institutions without a medical reasoning, just because they have a disability and are seen as a hindrance. Equal human rights are supposed to be for everyone to enjoy. For this reason, I strongly agree that the Office of International Disability Rights Act should be passed. By having this office, a special advisor for international disability rights will be established for the sole purpose of protecting the rights of those with disabilities. This advisor will also work with disability advocates around the globe to ensure the newly created disability inclusion policy was being followed. Overall, I would love for the Office of International Disability Rights Act to be passed in the near future, so everyone could have equal rights no matter if they are disabled or not. My favorite quote is by Oscar Wilde, as he says, "Be yourself because everyone else is taken." I want the United States and the world to be somewhere where people don't have to try to be someone else because of their disability or another cultural or diversity topic. I want people to feel like they're included. So for this reason, I think that this office should be passed so we do have some more inclusive language and inclusive laws that allow everyone to be treated equally. Well, thank you for listening in today as we talked about the Office of International Disability Rights Act that is currently trying to be passed in the House of Representatives. I hope you tune in next week on Herring's Got You Hooked with me hosting, Lainey Herring, as we will continue our conversation on different laws and legislations that are trying to be passed in Congress today. Thank you for your time, and I hope you have a blessed evening. Bye-bye.